Can it get worse? Wow. Just wow. What a fall from grace. What? Let's start on a positive. And I'll at least say something this way. Thank you all for 4,800 subs. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. Love to you all. That's about the only positive thing coming out of this stream. Other than seeing all you guys, yeah, that's about it. And we're 2 minutes and 13 seconds in, and it's already, that's it. It's like the away days. As soon as the train door closes, it's gone wrong. Yeah. No. It's just embarrassing now. It's got to a point where it's just like, even when we play good stuff, it don't make a difference. Even when we get the chances, we don't do it with them. There's games where we just don't look like we're bothered. And then the games where we do look like we're bothered, we still don't do anything different. When it rains, it pours. Sadly, for the first time in a long time, I went to a game. The game ended, and I wasn't not bothered, but I'd already accepted it was coming, so I'd prepared like myself for the disappointment that showed. Blackburn were absolutely dire, and we still managed to lose to them. That says more about us than it does them. Good teams win when they play bad. Blackburn are a good team. I would like to say a massive shout out to the people I spoke to on Saturday that kind of bumped into me and said to me, we really like your content, and I had a great conversation with a guy in a pub in Blackburn called Andy. So yeah, shout out to you, Andy, if you're watching this. Really great to meet you and have a great conversation. And then I also spoke to Jake later on that day. We had a great conversation as well about Wembley, about how it's all gone wrong, and the rest of it. That were about best bit at night. That really, because it definitely won the town game. Yeah, it's just not good. We're not really going anywhere. We take one step forward and it's 8 steps back. And then if you think it can't get any worse, Kasuma's suspended and Kamara's out. So now we've gone from having 4 midfielders in Russell, Hogg, Kamara, Kasumu to having one midfielder who isn't being played because he must be coasting, as Bar Fotheringham's words. So Russell and who go in middle? Who? Holmes maybe? I don't know. I really don't. I'm turning this into a joking matter so people don't miss it. But I genuinely know people with more points on the driving licence than us in the season. Wish I was joking. Really wish I do. Honestly. Just... The only thing is, Sean, we couldn't even sack Mark if we wanted to because we've put him down to a contract and we haven't got the money to do it. It gets better. Then again, I still don't know if it is the manager's fault because, I said this a couple of weeks ago and a lot of people were saying to me that I was wrong. And I'm not going to be funny about it, but I did say that the squad wasn't good enough. And people were like, no, it's Schofield. I was like, no, it's a bit of both. I was like, the squad's not good enough because we're not getting points from the players. And I had people in here say that we had a chance at promotion, saying like, oh, all it takes is a couple of wins and we'll get there. And then I was like, sorry. Someone said, I can't remember who, someone said that we've got one of the best teams in the league. On what paper? They're your opinions. By all means, have them. We're all entitled to have one and respect one another whilst having them. But I just don't, just doesn't work for me. We've got no players available. Not that we had any really, really, pushing bought out to start with, because we didn't spend as money well. Because we didn't spend any money hardly. Like Yama's out now. We bought a striker that can't even play until January. Wow. Heelick, one of the only players that's fit enough to play. Sorba, just come back from suspension. Tino, ill. Redone can play. Rhodes can play. Mbete, just not good enough at the moment. Ward, having a bit of a dry spell as well. Kasumu, suspended. Kamara, injured. Nichols, fine. Pat Jones, I thought he were injured as well. Boyle, fine. Russell, not been working hard enough from what we've heard. Holmes, one of the better players at the moment. Hogg, injured. Jackson, had the knock, so I don't think we played him. Yeah, Lee's out. Pearson out. Turton out. It just gets better and better. Terry Spirit, yeah, exactly. And yeah, woo. And then we've got, obviously it's their job, nothing against them, but like you've got like the club putting a photo out, or Boyle saying an outstanding debut. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I just feel like we need to read the room a little bit with that. As fans, we turn up every week and we just see the same drivel. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's good football, which is what winds us up even more. I'd rather lose by losing to the better team, which has happened plenty of times. Not that that's acceptable, but it's much easier to take than seeing us play good. Now, I don't think we played good at all at Blackburn. I think we had decent spells where we had like a couple of good passes and things. But for Fotheringham to say we had Blackburn on the ropes, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit far. I don't know. I were off my head as per usual, but you've got to be watching Town now. But yeah, maybe I didn't see the same game. But on the ropes, I don't know about that. May as well not turn up. What's your thoughts on Martin applauding us? Mixed opinions on that. I feel like he's done that because if he did come over, he'd have just got booed. He'd have just got booed, and the fans had just been sticking middle finger up at Law, which isn't acceptable. And I'm not justifying it by any means, but I can understand the fans' frustrations because I am one. And I've never lied to you guys. I've never tried to paper cracks. And a lot of people have come up to me in the past few weeks and said that we rate you for doing that. But yeah, if he chose to go down the tunnel, that's his choice. I just feel that there were going to be very few players that would have clapped, fans that would have clapped him. And obviously, there was an obvious banner there. We're just saying players had a good game because usually we're rubbish. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Teams in Championship where they're heading to League One. See, thank you. Someone's finally said it. We've maybe got a starting 11 that's worthy, but we haven't got a full team. Where's betting tables gone? Heading into League One with his hand signs behind that. The club's been sold. No money gets put in ever. We just sign frees from leagues below. We had Senani on a plate for 1.5 million. We told him to stick it, and we paid $1 million for Radoni. Now, I'm not saying Radoni's been bad at all, but $1 million for a player we've never seen before, or 1.5 for someone who scored 8 goals last season, chipped in on assists, had a good dead ball delivery. Oh, I know. We'll sign a player from League Two, League One, was it League Two that we've never seen before. It makes no sense, and that's nothing against Radoni because he looks like a bright lad with potential. I mean, he's not hitting the target at the moment, but I feel like a repeat of Tom Ince. There'll come a point where he will score eventually, and I look forward to that for him because he's been working hard recently. Not every game he's playing the best, but I appreciate the effort. With the little things make a difference with Huddersfield Town. So I'm not slagging him out like that. I'm just saying the board have gone about this season completely wrong. There's been no investment. Pay stupid prices, win stupid prizes. There's a saying similar to that I've heard recently. Pay stupid money, win stupid prizes, something like that. We've not invested correctly. We've lost so many key players. Colwell got replaced with Healy, who, yeah, I'd say he's a championship standard defender, but it was from the league below. Replaced Sarr, who was with us a proven central defender, left-sided defender, with Will Boyle, the League Two defender. We've lost Pippa, not replaced him. We've got a Premier League loan, a guy that never features. Toffolo didn't get replaced. Well, he kind of did with Nakayama, but yeah, I suppose he did, but we've just gone for such cheap options, and I'm not saying they've not been good enough individually, but as a team, it's just not working. And then 2 months later, Sinani scores against us. So goal and assist, there you go. Fotheringham always goes on about transitional period, and it's like he sat there and he says, "On another day we win that." When is this day going to come? We've played 19 games. We've got less points than games played. It's absolutely embarrassing, and I don't know if the staff. No, maybe not the staff. That's harsh to say because some of the staff have stayed in the previous areas. I don't know if some of the people within the club understand what it means to the fans to support Huddersfield Town and to see us do well. I'm not going because I enjoy at the moment. I don't enjoy it. I'm going because I will always follow this club, home and away, when I'm seeing what's worthy of it. And although I'm not really seeing much at the minute, I will continue to back them through the hard period because I'm a Town fan and I always will be. But I'm not enjoying it at the moment. I'm never gonna lie and say and pretend to be all happy and oh yeah, it's great going to Blackburn and watching us lose to effectively the players that were just walking and jogging. They were walking and jogging. So yeah, absolutely, Gollum. Anyone going on a Tuesday night has my utmost sympathy and respect. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Clem does understand. I feel like Clem does understand, Josh. That's a fair point. That's why I was very careful on not saying staff, because that's not fair to say. But I love this club. And to see it go the way it is, it's just so frustrating. Corbrand's West Brom. Anyone thinks we're getting anything at West Brom? I off to QPR, Brad. I am not. And the reason being is I can't. But even if I could, I probably wouldn't. The amount of money, right, especially QPR, they should hang their heads in shame the amount they were charging last time. Because I paid for it, but I went down anyway and had a day out in London. But they should be absolutely embarrassed. So should Borough. Ridiculous. Cost of living is getting worse and worse, right? Yeah. and they've got the nerve to charge that amount of money for tickets. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. Footballing for the fans. Do you know, that's the only thing I can say about us, is that we've never tried to rinse the fans with what is it, with season tickets. The only thing I didn't agree with was the whole Luton escapade last year, and how you had to be a blue and white member. But in the end, I got to go, so I was one of the fortunate ones, and I have a lot to be grateful for in that regard. But yeah, just there you go. And yeah, like I say, guys, you know, I love you all coming in here and sharing your opinions. That's why I do it. The reason I do these live now is because I prefer like making the content, talking to you rather than talking to the camera. That's why I do lives, because I just enjoy it. And it used to like bother me, like in the moment I used to struggle what to say, but now it's just like muscle memory for me, if that makes sense. Don't mean that in an arrogant way. I'm just used to it, so I'm more comfortable doing lives. It just makes more sense for me. But I really don't think I'm alone in how I feel with what's going on at the moment. I feel like we've gone this season in the completely wrong manner. And you know what, right? This was a conversation I was having with a close friend on Saturday night. We both went to the game, and I said, not in a violent way or anything, if I could go back a year and see the Brad that was complaining like a spoilt child when we were drawing with Stoke at home, saying, I don't think this playoff malarkey is cut out for us, I would grab him and shake him, because we took so much for granted last year. Oh, for a mid-table season now. Oh, I would bite the hand off. Again, not in a violent way, figure of speech, but it's just, you really do not know what you've got until you've lost it. What I would do for that mid-table, slight promotion push season, which is what it was at Stoke. Oh, I used to complain about everything. And perspective is a beautiful thing in football. I suppose it's a bit of karma, really, but I was naive. A lot can change in a year. Mindset, perspective is one of them. And football is the biggest killer for it, the biggest changer of it. And there you go. That's why I'm viewing it the way I view it, because what I would do to see that, again, Gollum, how did we pull it off? I mean, the amount of smash and grabs and late winners and scenes and everything. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. And you know what, right? I'm not going to slate anyone for having that opinion betting stable, because they're allowed to have it and there's no wrong with that. But I was one of these that said when we were going down in the Prem, yeah, we're going down, but at least we'll win more in Championship. And then Carly's come in and we ended up finishing 20th. So, you know, if we'd have been losing every week in Prem, I wouldn't care, because that standard would be fair and acceptable. You know, this club belongs in the Championship. We belong in the Championship. Nothing more, nothing less. If we do more, we've achieved it. If we don't, then we're underachieving. I strongly believe we're a strong part of the Championship now. Now, maybe not this season, but we have been in recent. Our squads in the Championship have featured some of the best players that the Championship's had to offer. I mean, say, for example, Aaron Moy. What a player. Lee Nichols. One of the best goalkeeper singular seasons we'll see for a long time. And that's not being biased. We thought it would be a walk in the park. Brad, we've got Sheffield United away next month. Great. Terrific. Fantastic. Can't wait. And would anyone like to know, right? Would anyone like to know the beauty of that game? I'll be going. And I'll be doing exactly what I do every other time. I'll be going, and I won't be going thinking we're going to win or draw a row. And I'm really trying hard to shake this, to go into a game positive. And you know, I did the other week, Wednesday night. And what did they go and do for me? Would anyone care to help me in the chat? And did anyone watch that video? And if you did, does anyone remember when I said, I'm feeling quite confident for tonight. We can take the game to them. 2-1 Huddersfield. Would anyone care to give me a little bit of an assist here in the comments and remind me what happened on that Wednesday night? Because I got my hopes up, having won Saturday. Flukely won Saturday, given the finish. And I went into Wednesday confident, and I sat here in this chair, in this very room, and sat here and said, we played a lot better, which we did. We've got a step forward. Now it could be a turning point. And what went and happened on Wednesday night? It just exactly. There we go. There we go. Writing is on the wall. Well, the monitor, but the wall. Honestly, one step forwards, 13 back. Just, oh, and I love this club, and I love speaking with the fans and enjoying the away days and enjoying the home games, but it's just not. Thank you, Betting Stable, once again. I had a draft, right, at the Burnley game. I had a draft on my phone. It was a bit too soon to post what I was going to say, so I won't reveal it because looking back, I'd look a bit silly. And then on Birmingham, I think I did post something. I agree. I had a feeling at Birmingham away that it had gone. That it was like, not that we were going to go down, but it wasn't going to be a good season. The game that turned it for me, where I kind of thought, yeah, we're going down, was Blackpool at home or Wigan away, Wigan at home. You know, we've lost to all three promoted sides. 2 at home. 2 of them were at home. Conceding 6 goals, 2 in every one. And scoring 2. And you know the worst part is about Blackpool? We did score, right? But we did not deserve anything from that game. They had us sussed out from minute 1. And they grafted and they beat us. And yeah, it wasn't fair and square. And I don't take any joy in saying this. It's not like I wanted them to beat us. But they were the better side. Even if we did score that goal that went in, I don't think we deserved out. If home finishes it, we're a different game. On another day, we win. Which day? When's the day coming? It's just... Do you know, I really hope they'll turn it around, Mark included. Really hope I'm wrong. Really hope something happens on tomorrow night and one at QPR defenders trips over his own foot, does about 8 barrel rolls and ends up, I don't know, completely out of the way, unhurt, obviously. And we go and smash and grab it in last minute. Do you know, I really hope we do. Now, I'm not a gambling man, but what are the odds on that? Because they're going to be very high. Very. Wait, no. Is it low? Wait, no. Very unlikely. All right, is my point. Brad, can you do a live stream tomorrow? And that brings me. Rumour says Mark is in. Oh my god. Kingsgate. Oh god. Wait, has Kingsgate got more shops than we've got points on the table? No, surely not. Wait, no, surely it hadn't. There's about 30 in there, probably. Wait, no, that would mean it had. Oh, my God. No, it actually has. Wow. Oh, it just gets better. Kingsgate has more shops than we have points on the table. It's just not even funny anymore, is it? Oh, right. Shall I just hat our own town centre as outdone? Oh. Oh, do you know what? If we were playing golf, we'd actually be good. But we're not. Oh, I just can't. I just can't. Oh, just. Oh. Wakey Wines has made more money than this club. Oh. Weatherspoons nearly has more cocktails on sale than we have points. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make myself smile when like thinking about town at any kind of Dean needs to start selling some pride. That's class. That is class. Fair play, lad. Oh, oh. I'm glad I did this stream. Oh. But, yeah. The lineup I would go with tomorrow of what we've got left, of what the hospital hasn't yet claimed, and I'm not joking in vain of their injuries. I'm just trying to lighten more doors than I think calendar. Oh. Hang on just a sec. Oh, where's it gone? I've lost mine. Oh, it's probably fallen on the floor. It's gone down like town have. But yeah, I was just gonna prove as physical evidence that he is right. Wonder what's behind door number 24. Oh. Oh. Oh, Declan, thank you so much for the donation, mate. Really appreciate that. Yeah, no, we never beat QPR away, no. All of our injuries. Thank you so much for the donation. Really do appreciate that, mate. But yeah, it's just not happening at the moment, is it? We have to laugh or we'll cry. Simply, that is genuinely. On Wednesday night, I sat there for a good 5 minutes after and like looked at the pitch and thought, surely not. Surely it's not this bad. But yeah. So, yeah. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Pun not intended, but we'll take it. And I'm going to give you guys my best 11. We're down by Christmas Eve, which is the 24th. Oh, right. So, in goal, yours truly, Lee Nichols. Right back. Have we even got down before my Christmas tree? Oh, if only Blake were here now. Blake, please join the team. Oh, Spencer. Why am I laughing at that? No, Spencer was really good actually at Blackburn, and I thought he was really good against Sunderland out of a bad bunch. Like, you know, especially in the second half. Spencer, yeah, absolutely. Heelick, looks like Boyle's there again. You see, if we're actually having a left back, well, I'd have Jackson there, but if there was the opportunity for Jackson to go on the wing and Holmes to go central, yeah, I'd put Holmes central, Jackson on the left, Diarra on the right, Rhodes up top. Oh wait, no, hang on a minute. Who's going to go middle? Oh God, no. We'll have Holmes at centre mid. We've got to ask goalkeeper. Oh God, right. This is harder than I thought. Yeah, Holmes and Radoni centre mid then maybe standard, yeah, or even Diarra. I don't know. Russell, maybe. Oh God, this is an all-time low. Wow, guys. Russell's in camel coat. Where do you think I was Saturday night? Oh, ultimate FIFA soundtrack. Playing all the best songs. Well, that's broke my heart a bit. There's no Come Alive. There is Cocoon. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. There is Call It What You Want. There is Love Me Again. This is more Smiley for me. Clubfoot. Oh, tune. Paddling Out, tune. Live in the Moment, tune. My Type, tune. Yeah, I'll do. It'll do. But yeah, looks like Russell in middle with Holmes. No, Russell in middle with Radoni. Holmes in centre. Diarra on right. Jackson on left. Rhodes up top. Oh, Ruffles at left back. I don't even know. Do you know what? I'll leave this one to Mark. I mean, yeah, he's the manager and what he says goes. Don't think he's thinking about what Brad says, but but yeah, he's really got a task on his hands tomorrow. I wish him the best of luck in that. I really do. Score prediction. Oh, this is funny. This. Do you know what? I think we'll have an off day. QPR 0, Huddersfield Town 5. And do you know what? QPR 1. Going a bit out. I don't know. I must be in a good mood tonight. Terrier spirit. Oh, do you know, like when I put a tweet on a couple of weeks ago when Forest lost 4-0, and I put on for their, like, I made out like they'd scored 4 goals, and one of them was I just can't get enough. 2 was oh wait, no, it wasn't fireworks. 2 was famous City ground, and the rest of it, we should do one of those for us, and we should put 4 goals. Terrier spirit. QPR 1, Huddersfield Town 3. Genuinely. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. Don't doubt it, right? I've said all this tonight, right? And out of principle, out of sheer coincidence, out of whatever it is, we will go and win tomorrow. 3-1, Huddersfield Town. Now, I don't want anyone clipping this when I'm wrong, because it is a high chance I'm wrong. But I'm going out on a limb here. I hope I'm not gambling them, but I'm going out on a limb here. 3-1 Town. I've not had a drink tonight. That's for Saturday, but 3-1 Town. Dykes to score. Holmes to score. Holmes to score 2. Jackson to get 1. 3-1 Town. Heard it here first. Can't see the game going any other way, really. And as he's asked plenty of times tonight, and I've meant to get round to it, Brad, are you doing a live reaction tomorrow? Yes, I am. I've got nothing better to do. No, I'm joking. Like I say, always back the club, always support them. And it's on Red Button, so we'll do a watch along. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not paying for it. Like I know it's an iFollow. If Red Button don't work, I honestly, I mean this respectfully. I've paid for it before to do a stream just because obviously I know I'm like one of the only ones who streams it, and I know you guys like to hear what I've got to say, but it's at a point now where I'm not paying for it if it's like, and I don't mean that in a bad way, like, but what, you know, it's just not worth it. I may as well go for what it would cost me, and I can't go because I can't be there. Got other more important things. So, but come on, where is this coming from? I don't know. Honestly, mate, I couldn't tell you. I've just got a feeling that I've said all this tonight. I'll look like an idiot tomorrow if we go and win. So we'll probably go and win. How many times have I said something on camera and it ends up coming true? And then there's the complete opposite where I've said it and I'm like, oh, God, let's delete it. But we're going to win tomorrow night. Win tomorrow night. I'm telling you. If Nichols scores at last minute, oh, this chair, I'll be like Rotashaw in his prime. This chair's going flying. But we'll see. We'll reserve judgment. Back the boys tomorrow. Hopefully, just don't lose. If we even get a point. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right on that. Typical. My mother goes to Luton when I'm not there. 3-3. And I go to Rotherham and go and watch that. Rough. Brad, last Wednesday, did you think Nichols was going to score? Truth be told, mate, no. I didn't think we'd have scored if we'd have played another 120 minutes. I think the bloke who did the dizzy penalties at half time, who was speaking about it on Twitter, got closer than we did. No, genuinely. We'll have to get Terry the Terrier's boots out because we're running out of players here. We'll see. But got to go now because it's 10-9 and I've got to go see the new I'm a Celeb because why not? Tomorrow there'll be a stream on. I enjoy the YouTube part of it, like streaming and speaking to you guys. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to watching the game. I know that's a lie. I'm looking forward to seeing Town because I love Town. But I'm not looking forward to what's likely to follow, if that's a fair way of saying it. Yeah, I think I've said it best the most respectfully I can there. So yeah, all the best, everyone. Special mention to Declan for the donation. Love that from you. Thank you so much for 4,800 subscribers. We're trying to get 5k. That's the goal. That's the dream. It's always been the dream. Everyone that subs, you're making it one step closer. So love for that. 3-1. Are you? I'm not going to read that, but I can see where he's coming from. See you all tomorrow. If you're able to join, please do. All the best. Stay safe. And up the town. The town are staying up with no owner and nothing in the bank. Terrier spirit. Cheers, guys.